The Young Gifted and Black podcast is by us, for us. Join the conversation. It's up to you and me to take care of we. Check us out on iTunes and SoundCloud.
Hunt is on. You're the prey.
You jail revolutionary, but you can't jail a revolution.
Mind has to be liberated. Mind has to be liberated.
Blackness, that black power.
Hit it, KB.
Lean on me for episode 7 of the YGB.
What up, y'all?
What's going on? Episode
Lean
7.
On us.
Come on, man. Lean on me when you need a friend, a partner, a kinfolk, a little
Somebody to talk
something. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody
Listen to.
Come on, man. We based in Houston, so especially we're talking in Houston, but everybody who was impacted by these devastating storms that have been displaced physically, mentally, and just need some help. This episode is about helping each other. Lean on me. I'm going to lean on you. Lean on him over there.
Yeah, lean
you know
on
what I'm
each
saying?
other. That's basically it. Just lean on each other. That's why it's, took us a while to get back, because we're all just, trying to get back and rebuild.
Yeah, just trying to find a way to shake back. You ain't a real one if you can't bounce back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're just going to get that out the way.
Yeah.
From the 10 Commandments of, oh, God. So you got to have a way to bounce back. And that's how we did. It's not a race. It's not a sprint. Mm-hmm. It's a marathon. The marathon continues. Shout out to the boy Nipsey Hussle. That's one of the reasons I really fuck with Nipsey. He tells you right then it's not a sprint. You might get off to a fast start. You might get faster as you go along. You might build momentum. But what you need to know is the marathon continues. Yeah. We're going to have to recover. And while we're waiting on the resources to come in, we're also working. Mm-hmm. We're also preparing. Yep. So episode 7, the YGB podcast, lean on me, because I'm going to lean on you, and somebody just lean on somebody. It's okay to lean. It's okay to lean. Just don't fall.
We lean down here in
no, come on, man. Come on. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying?
If you ask me, it's really nothing new. It's nothing new. Ain't we been building?
Man, whole time building black to buy black so we can build black. Here's why you buy black. Not just so somebody else can go ball. Not so somebody else can have a live Instagram or some bullshit. You buy black so the person who you bought from that's black is black owned. Hopefully they have black employees. They have black families. They have black bank accounts. That have black houses. They have black supplies. So when shit like this go down, that money that you spent, now the boats that we need, that store owner should have a boat. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now he can use these resources to build our communities. That's the whole reason we build black and we buy black.
And if you did like last episode, like we suggested in saving,
put your coins up.
Your coins prepared for times like this.
Yeah. If last episode came out 2 weeks before the storm and you listened to it, hopefully you put some coins up. And when after the storm came around, you was able to help someone. You was able to help yourself. Jay-Z said you can't help the poor if you one of them. Now, to a degree, I agree and disagree with that, because you need more bread. So the more bread you have, the more you can really go do, the more you can go impact. But you ain't got to be a millionaire to go out there and just change lives. You go out there and do something simple. It's really as simple as just finding somewhere that you can be helpful. Finding some way that you can be the solution to a problem. That's it. Somebody need a ride. Okay, you got that. Somebody needs some help doing this and that, whatever. You got that.
Right now is the perfect time here in Houston, and really in a lot of areas around Texas, other places that got hit. I say right now, ain't nobody got a problem looking for a job or going to go help somebody.
Yeah.
I know that it's somebody either we know or ourselves we've experienced something from Hurricane Harvey. So,
Or Irma.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they getting busted in the head right now. I got kinfolk over in Georgia and Florida right now. And Florida's still without power. And we hopefully that when the power comes back on, they can check us out. And we hope everybody's being safe over there. Yeah. And we're going to find a way to send aid over there. Not to only our families and friends over there, but to the people of. Because an injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. Yeah. That's Emmett Till mom said that she didn't want the casket closed. She wanted the world to see what they did to her baby.
Yep.
Because that's like, it happens anywhere, it happens there. So if you in the north, if you're in a different country and like, we ain't get that hurricane, but you got an earthquake. Or we ain't get that earthquake, but you got a wildfire. There's disasters happening everywhere. And while we can all speculate on the reason they come in, and some of us might have more research on it than others, even if you knew exactly what was causing it, how is that helping prevent or helping your people doing it? I'm not here to agree or disagree with weather changing technology. I've seen a cloud in the room. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I know that technology exists, but who gives a fuck? When it's happening, are you able to help your people through it? And can we get the money so we can send people in and say, hey, let's destroy this shit? If they doing it off the market, they can't report it to the laws. Let's go tear the shit down then. Okay? And don't get me wrong, there'll be time during peacetime where we can go research and we can go find out the truth about a lot of things, but you cannot do all that when there's a gun to your head, nigga. You gotta react.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Quick on your feet.
Yeah.
Before we even get into everything we got this week with leaning on me and all the resources comes with that, we got to loosen up a little bit. We've all been through a lot. And, you know, mental health is one of our favorite things to talk about. And so let's recover a little bit. Make sure you find time to unwind, relax, detox from the world. Self-care
definitely is important.
Self-care this week is going to be I Know Black People. We're bringing it back. It's not going nowhere. It's a serious week and it's a serious topic, but Shorty, we still got to come at you. So the question is, how much do you know your people? You love black people. I
know my people. If I'm
my
wrong
people.
or right,
yeah,
I know my people.
Hey, straight up though. And you know what that goes type on if someone feels you ain't black enough or you too black or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no right or wrong answer or way to be black. Just be you. And when you see another black person, is your heart filled with love or contempt? Now here's the thing. I can love you and not fuck with you at all. I promise I can. I promise when I see a stranger on the street while I'm aware, man, look at, you know what I'm saying, looking good, melanin skin, probably going somewhere productive or whatever, while I'm appreciating the beauty of that other person, respecting that human being, I don't know their intentions, so I'm gonna act behavior. I'm gonna be rude and be an ass. I'm gonna keep an eye on them, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, love your brother. You know what I'm saying, love your sister, love thy neighbor. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, I know black people. This week, it's one of my favorites. And I'm going to play it, and you just let me know when either I should stop or if you get it. And
wait, what are... Okay,
good look at you. I was trying to skip past all that.
Yeah.
What your question is, Shorty?
Okay, what type of... Is it a movie?
It's a movie. You got the song so quick last week, I don't just know. You know what I'm saying? We're going to come back with a song about two of them, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So this one's a movie. And if you guys haven't got it by now, anyone that we choose for these I Know Black People, or that I choose for her to guess, it ties some way, somehow into our topic. And so this week it is cinema, one of my favorite cinemas, and it's a clip. Here's what I need, because you might know the movie quickly. I need the actor, plural, if it's more than one.
Actors?
Yeah, plural. And I need the character name from the movie.
The main character?
No. Their character's names in the movie. So you need their real name and their fake name. Hey, I'm gonna push. Hey,
this ain't fair.
I'm gonna push play. I'm gonna push play.
Fair.
You can figure it out as long as you go.
If I get the movie, I'm done.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna push play. Goddamn.
Old man really wanted to do me, didn't he? Old bastard.
That's you.
Yo, man, but here's something you might not find so funny.
Well, wait till my point then.
I know which part already.
Can't trust anybody these days, huh? Trust me. I got your back.
I'm just saying, I got your back. You know what I'm saying? I got your back. How many people scam artists and supposed to be friends and people that's to help you? I got your back. Let's think about that right there. He was trying to set up. It was trying to set him up. I don't know if you know the character's name. See, I know you know Nino, but you know the other one?
I don't.
It's Appleton.
Yeah. Wait, so you wanted me to have the real actor's name or the name in the movie?
Nah,
see, you didn't explain that well. You be cheating.
Well, you got it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got the gist of it. You know what I'm saying?
But you was trying to come for me a little bit.
Well, you have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because it's trying times. You got to come for each other. You know.
Okay.
You take right now with everyone trying to recover from the storms or whatever, and you getting calls from fake people that's showing up to people's doorsteps pretending to be FEMA and stuff like that. Yeah. That's why it's important to really always be vigilant, stay strapped, know how to use your strap, because you just never know. I got your back. He was trying to set Nino up.
Yeah.
It's my G Money. He came in there and he sold a little deceit between brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be peeping that shit, man. I'm just be watching these movies for good times now. Like a motherfucking detective here. Detective, like Ra's al Ghul called Batman detective.
And two, don't turn into a scammer. If you ain't nothing happened to yourself, don't be trying to go hit up Red Cross and FEMA for something.
And bleed them dry.
Because they're going to verify anyway.
Yeah, and bleed them dry. Here's the thing, though. Do you need that? Those are blessing blockers, and I'm not telling anyone not to have creative hustle. But if it gets to the point where it starts deceiving honest people, you got to look at yourself in the mirror. And so you're saying, oh, well, fuck it, I don't care, whatever. Yeah, no one cares until it's them. No one cares until it's them. Then all of a sudden, all the wrong in the world is wrong.
Yep.
You can't hope for right in the world and be the wrong. Be the change you want to see. The change doesn't start with scamming your people. If you want to go fucking scam somebody, go scam some other shit that's tearing us down. Go scam Equifax. You know what I'm saying? Go change that shit if you want to go do something, whatever. Don't make it harder for those that already don't have nothing. The poor continually to rob from the poor. Come on, man. We gotta do better than that.
And we bosses over here, so
you know what I'm saying?
shouldn't
What you need?
be having to, even worry about that if you know.
That's little money. What you need? What you need? That's little money. Come on, man. Boss up. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I can do better. Then go do better. In times of trouble like these storms, you really just get to see the character and integrity of people. You get to see who was all me. You get to see
who there for you.
Who there for you. You get to see who react quickly. You get to see who react later. You just get to see what's going on or whatever. You know, everyone in a form of fashion has been affected by it, you know. And it's just about, you know, your self-care, making sure you're all right, making sure you get your affairs in order, and finding the right people to talk to that can get you some help. You know, one of the people that I like, and the shout out is like Trey, ABN Trey, you know what I'm saying? Trey the Truth. You know, regardless of which radio station fucking with him or not, he out there in rain boots giving to people, out there serving people. Got a GoFundMe started to go give to people or whatever. And also, you can be in the rain boot, you could be the person sending $5. You could be someone doing something. It does not matter. It's not a competition.
There's a lot of help, volunteer to go help get out people's houses, just clean up, just basic cleanup. You can donate clothes. I mean, there's just a million things you can do.
Another one I like is the Hive Society. When it came from Houston and went to Beaumont, you know, Beaumont water was bad. Their whole situation was fucked up with the water. The Hive Society, and you can look them up online and we'll have the resources for them. They were allowing you to donate, and they were bringing water out there. You know what I'm saying? They was on Instagram or Snapchat just bringing water out there, you know, while everybody was still trying to recover. They was out there risking their asses for the people. And so just finding the right places to get the money in the hand to and the right places to help. Whether you're doing something because you got time, maybe you don't got the time and you got something that someone needs, shoes and toiletries and stuff like that. All these things are in high demand. Give something. You ain't got no money, give your time. Give your ear. You know what I'm saying? You can just be somebody someone talks to in a shelter. Walk through a shelter giving out free tea or some shit like that. Just find a way to do. And you ain't got to post about it. You ain't got to talk about it and all this stuff, whatever. Only time you should share about it if you need some more help for it. Other than that, let that be you between you and God. Between you and God. Muhammad Ali said it. Service to others is the rent we pay for our space here on earth. That motherfucker, the greatest, float like a butterfly, sting you in the ass. Like he said that.
He said sting like a bee.
One of them. You know what I'm saying? One of them. But that's what we're here for, to give. And that's honestly to have and to give and to give and to have. That's the whole reason for the podcast, really. Well, not just for us to have and just to do a podcast, but for us to stack our resources so we can go help someone, so we can help ourselves, so we can help others, and the next generation can be better than us. You know, imagine if the next generation came in the game knowing what people know at 40 about credit and stuff like that.
You know, and I just be like, is that what we sometimes are forgetting? Aren't we supposed to be better than the last?
Man.
You know, better than the last generation, better than the next.
Yes, better. Hurricane Allison and what was the rest of them shits? All of Rita and all of them, whatever. If you went through any of them, whatever, the next storm, you should Katrina, like you should know. Okay, from now I'm gonna do a little bit more. And from Harvey and Irma, I hope next time maybe you keep a couple waters, maybe you keep some flashlights, maybe you keep a storm fund, maybe you look for new technology around your house. We was researching some stuff the other day that just fucking blew my mind.
Oh, really?
You know, concrete that absorbs, you know, and the water escapes underneath, and there's a way to set up where it didn't cause mudslides. Yeah. You know, technology is changing.
And then also too, like I know me and my granddad were talking about just building the houses different, like higher.
Yeah, building them up. And it should be built up. Go ahead and just build up the houses. That's just doing it, seeing what happened, and being better the next time. Yeah, it's all about just us doing our part. And for right now, we just doing whatever we can, helping ourselves, helping our family members, giving to places that we know that are actually helping the people. Fuck Red Cross.
Yeah.
And do not give a dime to Red Cross.
Yeah.
You just look it up and you'll figure out why Haiti's still waiting on houses. We ain't trying to be in that situation. I know for us, we want to do more, and so we've already got the gears turning to do more. And we're going to be introducing our nonprofit organization, Building Black. Building Black, Giving Back.
I like that.
Out there helping our people repair, helping people in general, legal representation for the downtrodden, no more public defenders, that's ass, healthy living, healthy eating, projects that show us how to finance our money. And here's the thing, we're going to be putting our money into it. Like we're going to be the biggest donors of it, so putting the money in there so we can actually have action behind it. So YGB podcast can get the people aware, get the people alert, get the people ready to work. And then Building Black, and not just this, because Building Black is not trying to be better than any other charity that's actually doing something. We're going to be better than the scam ass ones because we're actually putting our money. And the thing I love about Building Black is it's a transparent charity. I want to have it set up. No, not I want to. We will have it set up where you can see the live representation of how much money's in there, where the money went to. It went to groceries. It went to legal representation. It went to helping somebody with a new roof. It went to helping somebody get a class for a building they want to do. It's for a reward for somebody who finished a financial course. Like money actually where you can see where it's going. Building Black, Giving Back. We'll be doing that coming in the next coming weeks.
So you rhyming over there now?
You know what I'm saying? I kick a funky rhyme every now and then. Not just in the shower somewhere, sometimes in the car, in traffic. You just give me a pencil and a pen and a desk. I'll fuck around and catch one. But we really gonna get the gears rolling on that. And that's one thing I really like about the aftermath of Harvey is that it's beauty in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It's beauty in the restarting, the rebuild. Like, I fuck with Game of Thrones. Like the Greyjoys was dead, may never die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's falling and it ain't dead, if you ain't done, you can rebuild and get up and be stronger than last time. That's some live shit.
Yeah. For me, I felt like it was just like God pushing me out of that comfort zone.
Yeah.
And just getting you moving and getting that new hustle again.
Yeah, the new vigor to get it done and to cut through all the bureaucracy of waiting on hold and where to find resources from, whatever. And we know a lot of people are still looking for resources, so we've been making sure to find our ways where the resources are. Like, Shorty, don't you say you got some places where the resources are? Like, what's going on that people can find help?
Definitely a lot of local stuff because, that's what we want to do. And don't get me wrong, definitely still look for assistance through FEMA and Red Cross.
Yeah.
Because they are, assisting people. I'll have all that listed on there. They do, one thing I was looking at too, they did have like counseling services and stuff that are provided, so that's a perfect time to, to maybe first try your first therapy, session or something.
Getting some help that way. That's live.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool. So I'll definitely post that also.
And before you go to the next one, I want you guys to hear that we also said look up the FEMA and look up the Red Cross. And just a few minutes ago, I said fuck Red Cross. Here's the thing, a survivor, you have to do whatever. You have to look around, see which resources are available and take that. What we're saying is don't give the Red Cross. Do not. Because they finally releasing it because all this bad press has come out. I say take that bread and use it to do something better. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all we're saying. And if you a survivor, you understand the importance of that scarcity, that clawing, that I gotta do now. Look around and evaluate your situation quick. And whatever resources are available to help you win and succeed, you gotta use them. Resources available. If you can get it, and if you need it and you get it, go ahead and use it for the betterment of getting your situation back or helping somebody out. And during the situation as you rebuild, and there are opportunities plentiful as we recover. Like one instance, you can just call up all your bill companies and tell them you was affected by the storm. And they can push back your bill or they can waive it. They give you some time to get you back on your feet. There's a lot of opportunities around to do that.
It really is. That's one thing that I will definitely say I've seen a lot of. It's a lot of help right now. Definitely. I don't think nobody's really, from what I've seen, going hungry. Now that's what I've seen. The Red Cross has been delivering food rude to people just going down the neighborhood. Even just random people just going through neighborhoods, passing out water.
Yeah, the
food.
human spirit is beautiful.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. And I mean, all types of people just coming together. And I was just like, me and my granddad were talking and just saying, it's just a blessing to see, you know, people come together and not be focused on race and racism.
Because the only race that really matters is the human race. Don't get me wrong, we are the YGB podcast. This is a space created because we felt like we wasn't getting the space. We didn't want all the space.
So we created the space.
You know what I'm saying? So we created the space. We didn't want all the space. We don't want black people to rule over the rest of the races. This is not what we're here for. And for everybody else that listens to our podcast that is a different race, just know we preach love, not hate. You're coming together because the only race that really matters is the human race. That's the beauty of events like this. You can look around and ain't nobody checking for skin color. You're checking for help. You're checking for your fellow man. You're checking for kids. It's beautiful. It sucks that it took for something so ugly to bring out the beauty in humankind.
Yeah.
You know, it sucks for situations like that, but we have to thank God really for giving us opportunities to see the beauty. Perspective is a mother. Perspective really is, man. It really is. And that's why it's so important to the topics of the podcast so far have been getting yourself together and helping each other and building and growing together. The reason you do that, like, there will always be a storm. There will always be a situation that's unfavorable. Unfavorable situations, they track men. They track you like a hound. You remember in The Rich Dad in Babylon, he says that's what happened. Misfortune looks for any man.
Yeah.
He looks for any man. So what you should be doing while we're trying to win, while we're trying to succeed, that we're stacking our coins, that we're putting some up, not just to go work for us, so that we can have on the ready. So that we can have to go help someone, to help ourselves, to, you know what, a big ass hurricane coming. I have stacked enough coins. I'm finna get on the goddamn plane. I ain't finna deal with this shit. You know, and you can go get away and come back and help that way. Finding different ways for us not to be the victim. Because they be trying to victimize us. And when I say they, I mean all that shit. The world, people, circumstances. They be trying to victimize us. They be trying to get out there and handle us rough. So we got to tell them to watch how they handle us. You know what I'm saying? Stay young, gifted, and black. And if you're not black, you just stay loving. You stay loving and you stay building, damn it. That's all positive. Make tomorrow better than today. That's it. That's all we're here for.
Lend a hand.
Lend a hand. Lean on
because
me.
That's what it's all about too. And what I really love about this episode, we've been trying to get the, you know, community, you know, and serving, you know, episode. And it just came right when it needed to come.
Yep. We had this episode on the list for a while before the storm, and we were wondering when we was going to roll it out. And bam, it rolled out right here, right when it needed. You know, not when we were ready, not when we had Building Black all the way ready up and this and that, whatever, which probably would have been the plan, but it's not on our plan. You want to see God laugh? Tell him your plan. You know what I'm saying? Tell him your plan.
Like my mama say, we on God's time.
We on God's time, man. God's time. Our plane doesn't take off without checking with the watchtower. So before you lay your plans, lay them at the feet. Lay them at the feet of the garment. You know, lay them there, and we just might see some results or whatever. This ain't just our podcast. This is his podcast. He wanted us to do it, and so we're going to do it. But not only are we just going to talk and put out there and post and stuff and get you guys involved and stuff, we're going to go help and we're going to go do and engage the community. So you guys always let us know what you need, what you don't. And if you're having trouble to find any resource or whatever, just hit us up. We always posting about this page or whatever. Inboxes. Do you know where we can find such and such? I guarantee you we're going to take our time and we're going to find it. And if we're going to get back at you at that very moment, give us a time. I bet we do. Because that's all we're here for. Having some time for our brother. Have some time for your brother and your sisters. Hey, that Childish Gambino. Hey, that Childish Gambino album was tough, man. It really was. You know, in times like this, you need the Gambino album. You need to have Damn on so you can recover through all this here. You need the Solange album during it. And you know what I'm saying? You just a couple shit you just need. We just want to thank you guys and challenge you this week to go serve, to go help. To go serve, to go help. And when, as the dust settles, you think about putting up some coins. Put your coins up like from last episode. And you think about just putting some up for your rainy day of fun. You know, just putting something up so you don't get caught with your pants down.
And through it all, also, don't forget self-care. Make sure you find some time for yourself and get away from all this, you know, time away from just the world and mess that's going on right now.
Yeah, real talk, because the world's a toxic place. The world is toxic, full of toxic people.
And you got to detox. You
really got to detox. Call you out of space of this world that's peaceful with people you love and a place you feel safe and comfortable with. So you do that, and we're going to get back with you on episode 8. We are your host. I am your neighbor, KB.
And this is Shorty.
Shorty. We thank you guys for listening, and we'll be back every other week. You know how we get down. And if there's any delay, we'll let you know. And if not, hey. So stay woke and holla at us.
Peace.
Peace.